guys, I'm so excited about this video. I have my friend Adam here, who is the editor-in-chief of Bon Appetit. What are we doing today?
Okay, we are making today a Tuscan kale and Brussels sprout salad for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Now, I am a guy that I love my stuffing, I love my mashed potatoes, my gravy, but with all that rich food on the Thanksgiving table, I firmly believe you need something bright and bracing and acidic and crisp to just balance it out, you know? It's like, from a food perspective, you need balance, and this is the best salad in the world, and you will make it once, and you will make it every year, I promise.
Really?
All right, so start off with the dressing.
Okay.
You can help out, lemon juice.
I can do
Pour it
this.
in there.
So this is just lemon juice?
Just lemon juice. We're gonna put lemon juice in, shallots.
Okay.
Mustard. Mustard is great in salad dressings. A little minced garlic. Then when you're making a basic shallot vinaigrette like this, which is kind of a French thing, you always want a little salt and a little pepper. You do not want to add the oil immediately. You want to let this sit for a while so the shallots sort of absorb the flavor of the lemon juice, or if you're using vinegar, they sort of get infused with that flavor. Yeah, so let it sit 10-15 minutes. So let's pretend 15 minutes had just passed.
Okay.
We're gonna add the olive oil.
Okay.
And we're basically, you know, listen, we'll use a whisk because we're fancy here at Bon Appetit. We'll whisk it up.
Better.
You got a beautiful vinaigrette. You set this aside. So what you want to do here is you've got some Tuscan kale. You're just gonna shred it like this.
I love how he does this, and I don't know if you guys can see this.
And a little claw, the claw. You know about the
love
claw.
that.
So that way you do
know
not,
about
that way you
the
do
claw.
not cut off your fingers. So you always put your
That's
fingertips down
so
like that.
important.
One thing, when you're working with Tuscan kale or any sort of kale, you want to remove this rib in the middle. So all you got to do is just sort of
Why? Just
peel,
for taste?
because it's just too. You can cook it, but if you're eating it raw, it's just too sturdy and too kind of fibrous. So what you're left with is a sort of deveined leaf like that. You just fold it over, you cut it up. So we've got our kale.
Okay.
Brussels sprouts. You don't have to
That
cook
does sound
Brussels
good.
sprouts. It's essentially a mini cabbage. Cabbage is what you use for coleslaw. So think of this as a miniature cabbage. What you're gonna do is slice it in half lengthwise, put it on the flat side like that, and then once again, look at that.
So we just take the ugly pieces out, so it's beautiful.
And we're good to go.
Yeah.
We took some almonds, toasted them in a pan. Take a skillet over medium heat, a little bit of olive oil, throw them in the pan for a few minutes until you start to smell the fragrance. That's the way you know they're done. You chop them up.
They're beautiful.
And then the only other thing we're
that.
doing is we're taking some grated either Parmesan or Pecorino cheese. If you don't want to add the cheese, you don't have to, but if you're a cheese lover, you just sprinkle a little in. This just adds a little sharpness to the salad. Add the dressing. And the important thing to know about this salad also, like when you're doing Thanksgiving dinner, you've got 14 dishes going, your guests, the kids running around. It's a little crazy, and you're always gonna be running a little late on everything. That's okay, because this salad, you actually want to let it sit for about a half an hour, because kale and Brussels sprouts are such sturdy greens, unlike a little leafy mesclun salad or something. They need time to sort of luxuriate. That is delicious and also balancing on for the menu.
It smells so good.
Gorgeous is that?
Wow, you did that in like 5 minutes. You're amazing.
You did it too.
You're amazing. Can we eat this now?
We can, and you know what? Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. What kind of wine do you recommend with this?
A lot of it. And I love a mandolin, the the little things that propped up, and you can do the little thin slicing on, but you don't need to always do it, especially if you have something small like Brussels sprouts. Just do it like this.
Yeah, I would love a mandolin too if I knew what that was.
I will get you one for Christmas, Rachel.